Hi everyone, this is Donny Lowy from Closeoutexplosion.com. I have a wholesale business here in New York. Today I'd like to discuss with you how to buy wholesale dresses from factories. So the first question might be, why should you want to buy wholesale dresses from factories? And the answer is because if you could go directly to the source, you're going to get the best possible wholesale price because you're cutting out all the middlemen who are going to put their own markups on the dresses. For example, let's say you have a factory in China and they produce beautiful office dresses. The factory will sell those dresses to an importer who will bring those dresses, for example, into the United States. Now that importer will sell those dresses either directly to stores, but often what the importer will do is he or she will find a few large wholesalers or one large wholesaler who is established in the market, and then the importer will sell those dresses to the wholesaler. Now remember, there's already two levels. The factory, there's actually three levels. The factory has to sell those dresses so it can make a profit. So let's say it costs the factory $10 to make those dresses. The factory might sell those dresses at $12 to the importer. Now the importer has to put his or her own markup. Now the dresses go from $12 to $15 each. Now the importer sells those dresses to the wholesaler. The wholesaler might sell those dresses now at $18 each because the wholesaler wants to make a profit also. Now the wholesaler sells those dresses to a distributor who calls on retail stores, and the distributor will sell those dresses at $20 each. Now the distributor will sell those dresses to the store, and now the store, of course, will sell those dresses either for the full retail price or at a discount to the retail price. If you're able to go directly to the manufacturer, now instead of paying $20 for those dresses, you can buy those dresses for $12 each. You've actually saved 80% off the wholesale price that you otherwise would have had to pay. So now how do you actually buy wholesale dresses from factories? So first of all, you have to find the factories. You can find the factories by contacting manufacturing associations. You can find these associations by searching them online. You can also call the embassies of different countries and asking them to refer you to their commercial attaché, who will tell you how you can contact manufacturers in the country that he or she represents. Now you get a listing of all those manufacturers that specialize in making dresses, and you call them up, and then you see what kind of dresses they make and how much they charge for those dresses. And you want to find either manufacturers that make dresses for the specific market you're going to be selling to, or if you don't have a specific market in mind, then you want to look at the different types of dresses that those manufacturers are making and see if you can find customers for those dresses. Now once you find a manufacturer that you want to deal with, you want to make sure that the manufacturer is authorized to sell you those dresses. Imagine if the manufacturer is under contract to make dresses for Ralph Lauren, and they offer to sell you Ralph Lauren dresses. You might not be allowed to buy those dresses unless you get permission from Ralph Lauren, because the manufacturer is making those dresses for Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren doesn't want those dresses to be sold in the marketplace. Ralph Lauren wants those dresses to be made exclusively for its own distribution channels. So if you are going to buy dresses from a manufacturer, I recommend that you buy either non-branded dresses or private label dresses. I don't recommend you buy brand name dresses. If you consider brand name dresses, you first need to contact the brand owner directly and find out specifically if you are allowed to buy those brand name dresses. If the brand name gives you permission, then you can proceed from there. But I would recommend when you buy dresses from a factory to focus on dresses that are not owned by a brand name and they're not made for a brand name and do not carry a brand name label. Okay, once you contact the manufacturer that you want to deal with, then try to get samples if possible. And now you have a few different options. If you like the dresses that the manufacturer makes and you feel they're suitable for your market, or that you can find customers for the dresses that that manufacturer sells, you can either become a wholesaler who represents that manufacturer. You might become an exclusive wholesaler, so any dresses that the manufacturer has need to be bought through you. And you can do that once you have a sizable and established business, so the manufacturer has an incentive for selling all of its dresses through you, right? Because the manufacturer knows that you're going to be taking care of all the sales, and the manufacturer knows that you can move a large enough volume that it makes sense for the manufacturer to work exclusively with you. You can also become a broker and look for buyers of the dresses that the manufacturer is making. And this way you don't have to take possession of those dresses. When you find a customer who is interested in the dresses from that manufacturer, then you can go ahead and you can sell those dresses to customers and have them shipped directly from the factory to the customer. And then another thing you could do is actually buy the dresses directly from the manufacturer. In this way you should be able to get, and you should ask for, the best possible wholesale price, since you are taking possession of the dresses and the manufacturer does not have to wait to either get paid or to actually find a customer for those dresses. When you contact dress manufacturers, find out if they have any closeouts, any canceled orders, because that's where you can get a really good price. Imagine the manufacturer made 1,000 dresses for a retailer in New York, and now the retailer canceled the order. What is the manufacturer going to do with all those dresses? So you go ahead and you buy those dresses. You're doing the manufacturer a favor, and in exchange you're going to get a very good price because the manufacturer is just happy to sell those dresses. Also find out if the manufacturer has any excess production. Let's say the retailer in New York orders 1,000 dresses and pays for the 1,000 dresses. The manufacturer might have actually made 1,100 dresses because they already had the machines running, they already had the material for the dresses, and it made sense for them to make the extra 100 dresses because marginally their costs weren't that much more to make those extra 100 dresses. So you can buy those 100 dresses at below the wholesale price that they might have even charged to the New York retailer. It's not a guarantee that he'll be able to do it, but if the manufacturer is dealing with excess production and is just looking either to recoup the cost of that production or is looking just to make a small profit on it, then you could get those dresses at a very, very low wholesale price. And another thing you could actually do is have the manufacturer make dresses for you. In this way you can have the dresses made according to the specifications of your marketplace. In that event, you either are going to have to find a designer to make a design for you, or you can ask the factory if they own any designs or if they have the rights to any designs that they can utilize to make dresses for you. Okay, my website is closeoutexplosion.com. You're welcome to visit my warehouse the next time that you are in New York. Thank you and have a great day.